Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this session, we are going to discuss about switch case statement in C language. If you are watching my channel first time, please subscribe and make a comment. Okay, let us enter into the subject, switch case statement in C language. What is a switch case statement? When you want to test multiple values with a single expression, we use switch case statement is in C language. It is an extension to the if else statement in C language. For example, one expression is to be compared with multiple values with equality condition. Switch case is the most useful. The same thing you can also do with if else statement, but if else is little bit confusing when comparing with the switch case statement. Switch case increases your readability. Now you consider the syntax and flow diagram of switch case statement. Syntax. Switch is the keyword. You need to write switch, switch, switch. In the open bracket you write expression, or it may be a condition, or it may be a value. After switch, use the brace, flower bracket, case space value 1. You have to maintain space between case and value. After value, you use colon symbol. After value, you specify colon 1. That means if the case expression is matching with, if this expression is equals to value 1, in C language, equals to means double equals to. If expression is equals to value 1, then it performs these statements in the value case 1 block. Next, this break is optional statement. Break is optional statement. If you give the break move the control to the end of the switch block. Break moves the control to the end of the block. This block is switch block. So control moves to the end of the block. In this block, you can give n number of statements. Any number of statements you can write. Okay, next one is case value 2. If expression is equals to value 2, if this expression is equals to value 2, it performs the statements in case 2 block. You write whatever the statements you want, you write, and break is also optional. Like that, you can write n number of cases. There is no restriction on number of values. You can write value 1, value 2, value 3, any number of values you want, you can write. Last, you write value n. Statements. Default. Default is also a keyword. This is also optional. If any of these cases are not true, all these cases are false, then it is going to execute the statements placed in the default block. Default break are optional. So keywords in this statement are switch, case, break, default. Total 4 keywords: switch, case, break, and default. In this switch, case, break, default, switch and case are compulsory keywords. Break and default are optional. Now you see the flow diagram. So you will get more clarity on the switch case. Please don't quit in middle. I am going to explain with example also. Along with the flow syntax, flow diagram, and I am also explaining with example also. You see the flow diagram. Some expression, you know that expression is in the diamond box. It is to check the condition. If this expression is equals to case 1, that is value 1. Case 1 means case value 1. Then it is going to perform the statements in case 1 block. These statements, here you can have n number of statements. After executing all these statements, if you are giving break, control will be moving towards the end of the switch case like this. For example, if we have not specified this break, it is going to execute all the statements after switch case value is true. If you have not specified any break, it is going to execute the below statements after the switch case value is true. For example, in the case 2, if I have not specified break 2, if case 2 is matching, case 2 value is matching with the expression, if case 2 is matching with the expression, it is executing the statements in the block 2. After that block 2, if I have not specified this break, then it is going to execute remaining case 3 block, case n block, all the statements it is going to execute. That's why it is suggested to use break statement in every block. Next, default. If all these cases are fails, then by default it is executing the statements in the default. Now you see some example. In the examination point of view, definition, syntax, flow diagram and examples are important. Now you consider the rules for writing switch case statement. The switch expression must be an integer or character type. The case value can be integer or character constant. It can be a constant value, that may be integer or character constant. Values can be used only inside the switch statement. Within the switch block only we have to use values, case values. And this case value must be unique. Don't use the repeated case values. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Don't use 2, 2, 2 like that. The case values must end with colon symbol. You write case space value space colon. You have to use case space value space colon. Don't use any relational operators in switch case. By default, the C language compiler considers switch expression equals to case value. If it is equals to with any case value, it is executing the statements inside of that case block. Break statement is optional. It is to exit from the switch block. Okay, if no case value is specified, every statements after the true value will be executed. Default is optional and it can be replaced anywhere in the switch block. But generally, it will be placed as last statement in the switch block. Generally, we place it in the last part of the switch case statement. But it can be placed anywhere, but it is suggested to use at the ending of the switch block. Now we consider some example. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe my channel and please share it to your friends. For more information on conditional statements, please refer my previous videos. Link is provided in the following description box. Now you consider small example. Colors using switch case statement. stdio.h, conio.h, void main. Up to this routine part you know. I am using A as an integer data type, CLRSR. It is to clear the screen. Printf, just I am printing the menu. 1 for violet, 2 for indigo. \n means new line, you know, escape sequence. More information on escape sequence, I am providing the link in the following description box. I have provided one video on escape sequence, another video on format specifiers. If you have any doubts regarding the escape sequence or format specifiers, please refer my previous videos. \n means new line. 1 violet, 2 indigo, 3 blue, 4 green, 5 yellow, 6 orange, 7 red. I am giving the menu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If any value outside of this 1 to 7, it should give some error message. Now I am giving a message to the user, please enter a value with the printf statement. Whatever I am giving inside the printf statement, that will be displayed on the screen as it is without excluding format specifiers and escape sequence. Scanf, I am reading the value. Reading the value, A is of type integer, so I am using %d, ampersand A. Whatever the user enters a value, that will be stored in A. User should enter only integer value because A is of type integer. Now I am using the switch. Yes, switch. This is important. Switch. Switch is the keyword. Switch within open brackets. You please refer the syntax. Expression, condition, or some constant value. Here I am using one identifier A. Start with brace. Case, C-A-S-E, case, space, value 1. Don't write VALU. Just you write value. Directly you write that whatever the value you want. 1 means this is the first value. If A equals to 1, you see here I am not specifying any equals to symbol physically. But inside of the compiler, it treats switch expression equals to value 1. If A is equals to 1, then it is going to perform statements placed in case 1 block. Here what I have placed, printf, you like violet, \n, you like violet. That will print that message. Break will move the control to the end of the block. Yes. Case 2. If A equals to 2, you like indigo. Break moves the control to the end of the block. In this case, I can write n number of statements. But for simplicity, I am writing only one statement. If you want, you can write more number of statements also. Like that, I am writing case 3, blue. Case 4, green. Case 5, yellow. Case 6, orange. Case 7, red. Default. That means if the A is not matching with all these value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if it is not matching with all these, any of these value, if A is outside of 1, 2, 7, you say 8, 9 or any number, then it is not matching with these values. Then control will go to the default block. If case expression is not matching with any of the values in the case, then control moves directly to the default block. Whatever I place in default block, it will be executing. You see, sorry, wrong option. Now I am going to explain with the C language compiler also. For the sake of understanding, I am giving it. Now we enter into the C language compiler. Have a look at the screen. So overall switch case expression. Okay. Now we enter into the C block, C statements. The same program I am explaining it step by step. So comment, first line is comment, stdio.h, conio.h, void main. Now you see, compile. Now I am executing. For example, if I give 1, it displays violet. You like violet. Then automatically it will move to the end of the block. You see, it is matching with 1. You like violet. Break statement moves the control to the end of the block. In the end of the block, after the end of the block, I have given get ch, so it is moving. Now I am checking with one more combination. Now you see, now I am giving a value outside of this, that is 7. 7 is not matching with any of my key values, case values. So it should display wrong input. Sorry, wrong option. Please enter 127. That's all about switch case example. Thank you. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe my channel and make your comment.